So when Sarah asked me to join the panel, I was honored, but she also took a risk to let me freewheel to give me some examples about how to make it more human when stepping into management roles. And first, I was thinking about everything that we did and all the positive things that we could look back at. But I remember one anecdote actually, and it's a personal learning that when I was in an individual contributor role and I first stepped towards a management role, I remember that in my first months, I got a call from an important customer that I had to join a client meeting. Now, let's say it was not the most fun meeting. I was there, the HRD had a quite severe tone towards me, and we were complaining about how things were late, how maybe the quality was not up to date. It was a very difficult conversation moving forward, together with the consultant. Just to illustrate a little bit what the atmosphere was like, I still remember the handshake at the end of the meeting. It was like, Bert, the house is on fire, fix it. That was kind of the message that I got after that specific meeting. So what did I do? As I just stepped into the new role, I did what I was always good at as an individual contributor. So we went back to the office, we focused, I took the driver's seat and we fixed the project. We got it together with the support of the consultant back up and running. I managed the context with the HRD. I made sure I had regular catch-ups with her, and I made sure the consultant who did a great work that he really delivered at the end. Looking back, I thought at that place, well done, Bert. You really delivered, you fixed it. But actually, success was just from a client side. Because when looking through everything that what Make It Human offers, is that success should be seen from another perspective. Naive as I was, I didn't leverage the true opportunity to give the consultant the chance to grow, to build more autonomy, and to build a safe space to leverage this difficult situation. So I should have done it differently. I should have sat down. I should have said towards the HRD that he is still going to lead the project. He is still going to do the communications. He is still the point of contact. And I should have enabled the individual to do it better, because success would have been on these difficult situations that the person steps up, that he experiences what it is to manage something like that, and that there is, let's say, a growth through a difficult situation for that specific individual. And I still want to call out this situation. Why? Because I think each one of us runs into it probably in the upcoming month, 2 months, 3 months. And it's not the good projects and the good things that you always remember and where you make the big steps. It's the, I couldn't say it in English, but those occasions where you really step up and where you grow and you feel confident, and you, when you run into it again, you'll manage perfectly. So that specific situation was a big learning. And so I encourage also everyone, if I had the view that I was stepping on the culture crap of the hero complex, that I was the hero to solve the situation, I would have tackled it differently. If then someone offered me that perspective and redefined what success looked like, I would have approached it differently. So if you look in our environment, who's running into it? Who has the senior positions that can enable the environment in getting those perspectives? I encourage everyone to read the book, to get the models, and to make it very, let's say, hands-on, to make sure people approach those situations in the right way moving forward. So
Oh,
that was the pitch I practiced a little bit for this specific example.
well, number one, thank you for sharing. Thank you for trusting us with uh, what was a great learning opportunity for you. Like, I think all of us that have had a management role, a parent role, any kind of role where we've had to be the person ultimately responsible for something, it's really, really hard not to fall into the trap of let me fix it. And particularly when you're starting out, exactly as you described in your management career, that urge to want to, you know, make it better for the client. We all want to be client focused and client centric. I completely appreciate it. And I suspect for me, it's a lesson I have learned several times over. I think that at different points, you sometimes forget it in the heat of the moment, in the you go at it with the best of intentions. But I agree. I think it's taking that step back. There's more than one definition of success here. How do we actually make sure that we hit hit across those different metrics.